Hello. So, hi everyone. I think we are live now. So, welcome to my show. Off out. That's fine. Am I back? Does everybody see and hear me? You know that I have to mess up at least once with something while I'm going live. This is like essential by now. So, who we have here? Natalie, James, Warren, Anton, Jeremy. So, Natalie. Did I say hi, Natalie? Anyways, you can all see and hear me clearly, yeah? Because, like I said, I just kicked myself out. Hey, Flip. How are you? Okay. Because for 1 second, I shut down the window here and I was just hoping the live stream wouldn't be gone. So I hope you have been all doing all good. Maybe some of you have noticed, headaches, dizziness, crankiness, grumpiness, or even being totally high on emotions. Hey, Josie. So yeah, there has been some stuff going on. I think, uh, yeah, some shift is happening or happened or is still going on. I personally don't like always to talk about shift here, shift there, shift that, right? But I've been a week ago, 2 weeks ago, no, yeah, no, on Imbolc, yeah, duh. I did a journey with 3 other shamans together, and we pretty much got all the same info in. So our planet is increasing the frequencies. So what happened from how I see it, okay, just from how I see it, I'm not the all over oracle knowledgeable. I'm not pretending either, because between I get shitty comments or emails about that I'm phony and shit. So whatever. But this is what I saw. So you know, if energy gets cranked up or frequencies, right, our body has to adjust a bit for that. And so if you just imagine a singing bowl, when you start banging it, it just vibrates. So, and then you have to even it out, right? You tune it out until some nice tune comes out. And this is just happening to us because of this cranking up of the energies, like bam, slam. We are like, so, yeah, so you might even feel sick, nauseous, like seasick kind of deal. So, but this is all because of that. And like above and below, they adjust now. If I make sense, the frequencies they're adjusting. So there's nothing. Hey, Carrie Ann. Oh, and Miss Jackson. Hey, so nice of you guys to come here. Um, so, anyways, don't get discouraged. What is happening now is actually a very good thing. So, yeah, all I can tell you is just let it happen. So, um, yeah, I'm not into planets and all. I really don't know really a lot about planets and adjustments and retrograde and all this. We have other specialists for that, like Anton or Sue, or Natalie, experimental. So Yeah, new moon Aquarius. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, that explains it too, right? So, yeah, Natalie, for example, awesome. She always gives me little hints here and there. Watch it out because of this and this. And, oh, the Delaney. Yeah, I couldn't say the OGD Pearl. That's why I said Miss Jackson. Ah, well, so, um, yeah, yes, you know something. You know something to love. Uh, So, but anyways, this is happening right now, and yeah, yeah, James, if you feel that, don't. This is all this cranking up of the energies. Self-reflection. Yeah, good one, Anton. Yeah, this is self-reflection time for sure for all of us. And that's why I actually brought up the apple tree. Um, that helps us with it. Tea, herbal tea. Here you can see. Yeah, I drink my own medicine. Just saying. Um, so yeah, the apple tree. So why the apple tree? You might think. Did I forget anything else of that journey? Um, whiskey. We don't even have whiskey. Oh, Mercury is retrograde. Bleh. Yeah, but anyways, this is what we saw. Our network, our people of awakening is getting bigger. The energy is cranking up, and I can just ask you to hold tight. There will be still roller coastery things happening, and but around springtime something will switch. I don't know what yet, but something will switch, and I was not the only one mentioning that. But this is the information that I got. So, or we got, all four of us got. So, yeah, just maybe take it a little easier. Stay away from negative people, because you need your strength at the moment. Um, do a little self care. And self care, like I said, that also means insight. I cannot stress that out enough. It's really, really important for you, for all of you, for me too. I'm doing that. Every time I think I'm done, something else comes up. Bam. Hello, remember me? I'm the issue from 1945. So, uh, yeah. So I'm in that as well. So I'm not just Weisenheiming and all. I'm just talking about my own experience, right? So, uh, yeah. So, I picked the apple tree because we could use some apple tree energy at the moment, like I said. So, and you all know the apple tree, right? I don't have to explain the apple tree, how it looks like. And um but I also want to include the crab apple. um it kindly like gets overlooked or underestimated, but what most of you don't know, that this is actually the father or the mother of the apples. All the other apples, the cultured apples, they all were brought in by Romans, in at least one what I know, in back in the Celtic days. They were brought in by the Romans, the cultivated apples. So the crab apple is actually the father, mother of all trees. And and the apple tree is like the cherry tree, the hawthorn, the rosehip, the mountain ash. They they all belong to the rose family, like the rose. And I talked about the rose once. The rose stands for love, and if you uh in hours of need, jealousy, pain, hurt, she puts you in a womb, like with love and comfort, right? So all they go back to that rose. So, and most of you know the apple tree. as a symbol. It has always been a symbol of love and fertility or temptation, right? So I personally look at the fertility part in terms in our own growth. We put the seed and then something grows. So like, right, you know what I mean? So when we work on ourselves or on anything, and then it's a seed, and then yeah, we harvest our fruit. So, and we also found the apple in countless myths and legends, right? Be it the apple island in Avalon, the land beyond our reality, which promises eternal life, or various gods to whom the apple gave eternal youth and life, like Hathor, Demeter, Venus, or Idun. She watches over the apples of immortality for the food of the gods. So, and the giant Siazi, he forcibly removed them from Asgard. And after this robbery, the gods started to age. I mean, they became the apple back, but that's a nice story for another time. I like that story. And also fairy tales, right? They are made of the same material, like Snow White, for example. She falls into a sleep, like unconsciousness, when she bites into the apple. So she dies and kind of resurrects again. So I call it transformation. But mind you, all the grim tales, they're full with symbolic and numerology. If you take a closer look, um, I could do one as example another time. If you're interested, maybe Snow White or another one. They're full of numerology and symbolic. So, in a magic kind of way, I would almost say. Um, let me just. So I will check the chat too. So if I miss something, I'm sorry already in advance. Hey, bottle caps. Um. So. What else? Oh yeah, also the apple tree. That or the apple is strongly connected with all those symbols, and out of the fairy tales or mythologies, like I just said, but also the golden apple, the gold symbol, the imperial apple, if I can translate it like this, is often used by those in power. If you pay attention, if you see symbols of golden apples. So, but I see that more like a bone of contention. So I look like a CEO. No, I have a jacket on so I don't freeze. His office on the 25th floor. Yeah, if you have any complaints, come knocking to my office. Or you would like that, Carrie Ann? Like going into the symbolic of a Grimm's tale? I can do that. I mean, I can do it to the best of my knowledge, right? Apple Tree CEO. Ah, that's funny. um yeah, so where was I? Yeah, if you cut an apple crosswise, uh like not where you have the tips in the middle, you know, um and you cut it open, you can see the star or the pentagram. And if you connect those points in the firmament, which are the sun and Venus when they're in conjunction, like when they're changing from the morning to evening, stars and vice versa, then you can also see a pentagram created. Correct me if I'm wrong, Natalie or Anton. Hey, Michelle. Oh, I should say Michaela. You planted 2 apple trees? Nice. What? Your neighbor ran over them? What? CEO of the Fackel Tree Corporation. The Fackel Tree will follow me forever. So yeah, so Venus is the light that brings awareness, right? So, and well, besides the other meanings of the pentagram, earth, air, wind, fire, right? And the circle of life. So, and only after the fall of the ancient cultures, once they died out, got slaughtered and sorted out, the apple became the symbol of sin and ruin. And with Christianity, right, turned it into a different meaning. And again, I just want to say at this point, when I talk about Christianity or the church, I don't talk about people believing in God, going to church or call themselves a Christian. This is totally not my intention is, right? You believe and you use whatever makes you feel strong and get to what you need for yourself, okay? I just want to make that clear. If I talk about the church, I talk about the big corporation. So, and what they did. Oh, you love apples? So if you love apples, why don't you eat them if I pack them for lunch? Hey, Pyramid 7. Wie geht's dir? You know what? I swear, Pyramid, I swear on my head, like, not even a week ago, I was thinking about you. I thought, Jesus Murphy, like, I haven't ever done anything with the offer of yours. And I think now it's really the time. So, and I was thinking about you and your wife. So now you show up. Amazing. No, I haven't packed anyone anymore because you didn't eat them. Are we going to argue about lunch apples now? So where was I? Yeah, so and we know that Eve got damned and banned, and when she gave Adam the apple from the tree, and the tree, they call themselves the tree of knowledge, right? And she gave him the apple to snack on. So, and that's sin in the Christian world. So and which brings me to another one. So it's kind of convenient that the malum means both evil and apple. So, and some of you maybe remember that a while back, like a long time ago, I talked about the witch hammer, the malum maleficarum. So, and again, mostly women got killed. Yeah, I still got your email because I was looking at them. So, I sent you an email, and whenever you have time, when you ever settle, no rush. I just find it interesting. I think about someone and then they show up, but you know how that goes. So, oh, and for Flip, that was a typical example of manifestation, visualization. Flip knows what I mean. He's joining my rune webinar. We were just talking about visualization. Yeah, so when I talked about the witch hammer, mostly women got killed for that. Again, female. And I'm not a feminist, don't get me wrong, please, no. So, but at least in the beginning, until family and friends turned against each other out of fear from the Inquisitor. Yeah, from the fear. And then they turned against each other and they said anything just not to get, get pulled away or killed, and did whatever they were asked to do, obeying. So just saying, sounds familiar these days, does it? You know what I'm saying? Except today we don't call them Inquisitor. Today we call them Karen. So this was for you, Karens out there in the world. Yeah, survival, Michelle, survival. Hey, Alex. Yeah, report your neighbor for free apples. So, also the church said if you ate an apple immediately before death, then the final, what you call it, when they give you the last thing, unction or something, could not be given and you would be damned forever. Makes sense, right? Because yet they call it the apple of paradise. Eden, where the apple tree was, or the three trees. The tree of life, the tree of knowledge, and the other one, how can I translate it? Shoot, the cross tree. So that's why would you be allowed to eat an apple if that's a paradise apple? Not even as a man, so no one is allowed in paradise? Is that what you're telling me? Well, anyways, I don't buy that paradise and hell stuff anyways. It's just the symbolic behind it, right? So in the tree of knowledge, of course, it's a tree of knowledge. So, and the temptation for them was, as soon as you eat of it, your eyes open, you become like God, and you know good and bad. So why should this be a secret? So this is where the word occult comes in, hidden knowledge, where I give it a bad flair. Other than that, I don't do that. I don't give that word a bad flair. So yeah, that knowledge should be shared. And also they made it. Gary, did someone else come? Oh, Gary came in. Hi, Gary. An apple a day keeps the water away. Yeah, also they made the apple not an apple of fertility, but more like a symbol of sexual seduction by women. The sweetness of the apple, the round shape, the red cheeks, the few fruity meat to eat. So so lust and sexuality. So the woman again, the sin, boo-hoo. And that is really poor sauciness, I think, like really cheeky of them. So literally what Anna, hey mama, sexy mama, how is our little Ruby? So literally what they are telling us is, because this is what the spirit of the apple tree gives us: fertility, femininity, love, knowledge, hope, trust, confidence, faith, gratitude, self-respect, transformation, a long life. So that's a sin? I'm confused. And I'm being sarcastic too. So the apple was chosen because of the placement of the seeds. What do you mean by that? Hey, Warren, no problem. You mean how the seeds are placed in the middle, or with a pentagram, or what do you mean? Yeah, I missed the live stream too. I didn't know Anna was going live. Jeremy told me that. So anyways, between Adam and I'm not sure. So altogether, yeah, I'm not sure if it was chosen because of that, but I'm thinking that's what it is, because of the symbolic hidden in it, plus what the tree spirit gives us, what I'm going to explain in a bit. And like ancient cultures had all that knowledge. They had it all, right? And they were passing it on until some came, wiped those people out, and some that survived kept the knowledge, and they kept it a long time for themselves until it was clear again, a little clear, to come out and start spreading it slowly and passing it on slowly, right? So and yeah, I mean all the other myths and legends. I mean, there's so many. There is the legend of Paris, there is Helena, there is Jesus Murphy. You know, the story with Troy. Well, there's so many, but it all ends the same. Like, it's all about the knowledge about a long life or immortality. It all ends up the same, and it always ends up that someone wants to take it away from the other. And I don't even think you have to do that. You can just have it all. But it's always this tension about an apple tree or an apple in all the mythologies and legends or fairy tales. So and all together, the apple, we would say in German, the apple is a round thing, which means it's pretty clear. So what the spirit of the tree does for you is it supports your inner growth, right? And also gives you more strength for decision making, for free decision making, not decisions that are being forced on you, that you are told to be doing those decisions, free decisions making. And it's also supports you if you're hopeless, you know, for trust. Yeah, apple for trust, for confidence, because usually if you don't trust, you usually lack of confidence and faith a bit, which the spirit of the tree can support you too as well. And also, which we all lack a bit, gratitude for what we have, and as well as the self-respect and self-love or love for others. An apple roots from the core. Yes, well said, Michelle. I like that. Yeah, some pears look like apples, Josie. Yeah, with all those things the spirit of the tree can do for you, with this energy that you then give once you work on yourself, and the tree will help you if you communicate with it and if you sit by it. You know, you will get a feeling of youthfulness and happiness, right? And here we come to the youthfulness, to the immortality, so the happiness. And even the wood itself, the reddish color, if you look at it or inhale the smell, I love the smell of wood. It exudes like security, clarity, calm, and warmth. If you just breathe it in, like, I mean, if you go in the woods, that's why it's so important to go out. It's not only what the spirits of those trees and plants do for us, it's also when you inhale, you know, I mean, you know yourself, you go for a walk, you totally stress the F out, and your head is full, and you go outside in the park in peace and quiet, or you take a hike in the woods, and just what those trees and plants exude, that those chemicals, they will help you too. Just the smell of it, even if you're not aware of the spirit of the trees, but just, you know, those chemicals they exude. So and that's what makes you feel happy when you come or relax out of the woods. It's that as well. So that's why I'm always saying, get out, get out, get out. So yeah, and also the apple tree is connected with the element of water and air, which I find interesting because the water is clearly emotions and the air carries it. So therefore you know, get your emotions going, which whatever you have to do. And is it getting clarity or self-love and all of those. And also the female creative forces of the spirit of the apple tree. There, those are immortality and the spiritual knowledge, and therefore, in order to transform to that, you need to heal. You know, you need to heal together with the tree and other trees as well, and then you can transform. Once you put all this behind you, you transform. And to do this, you need to open your heart, and which the apple tree, the spirit, helps you to. And also it helps you opening the senses for inner wisdom, you know, that you are able to receive more information. Is it you get little messages here and there? Is it you meet people that know a little more than you, or you can exchange your knowledge with them? And yeah, now I forgot where I was. uh Shoot, I just lost my track. um yeah, so if you connect with other people, or share your wisdom, or you receive more wisdom, you know, you get more receivable for incoming messages everywhere. And with all of this, you strengthen your power of faith. And that's why I call it the power of faith, the tree, the spirit of the tree. And also your confidence. And then you automatically are more happy, you're more confident, and you feel fulfilled. And what you have to know also is not like, for example, with the oak tree, who's very strong, and you have to watch you how much energy you're willing to receive from it. The apple tree is a very loving and leveled, have that companion for those kind of works. Inhale. So yeah, like I said, uh yeah, the apple tree is very gentle, and pushes you very gently towards all this. And mostly from my experience, he starts with giving you little pushes of happiness, how it could be, and youthfulness, and then you can really get to the deep end. But that was my experience. You have to communicate yourself with the trees, right? So, but also what I find very interesting is that especially people that would need this energy avoid it. So um and and those people are mostly very depressed and embittered people. So, and if you're that bitter, uh I can recommend to smudge the apple seeds, because the smoke from the apple seed makes you attractive and self-confidence. And attractive, I'm not talking of Hollywood fake beauty, because beauty and love come from within, right? And this is what the spirit of this tree wants to convey to us, that we shine from within, and shouldn't be pay attention to the outside of a person. So it releases us from the material way of thinking and leads our heart to shine, you know. um so yeah, that's I like it. So Yeah, and therefore the tree is also a symbol for transformation, you know. And once you transform, you reach a certain level of wisdom and love, of course. So if you want to transform in all of that, then the um yeah, apple trees is it for you. And from the medical point of view, um if you eat apples, or apple juice, fresh apple juice, it's good for skin swelling, you know, when you absorb too much fluid, for ulcers. Even you might think, oh no, it had acid. No, no, not apple juice. And or hardened arteries, even for rheumatism, for gout. Then yeah, and whole apple will help you, you know, if you can't go poop, it helps you with it. But on the other hand, applesauce will stop it. So I know it's like the opposite. You would think applesauce makes you go poo, and a regular apple will, you know, not. But it's exactly the opposite. So, and mind you, they help you with vitamin deficiency, deficiency. Screw English. You know what I mean. So eat an apple a day, two a day, because they have vitamin A, B, C, and they give you lots of energy. So, of course, that's why we are all banned from paradise to eat from the tree of knowledge, right? And same thing happening here right now, I find. Obviously, we have too much knowledge, or some don't have enough knowledge because they prefer buying toilet paper instead of fruit. But whatever, I'm not gonna write on that. Um, yeah, yeah, it's much better than a vitamin pill. Okay, if you had them, if I'm gonna buy apples and I'm gonna pack you lunch, an apple in a lunch bag every day, and what I want back from you is I want the core back, so you can't tell me you ate it and you left it in your locker at work, because I'm smart. Mm. So yeah, and if you want to smudge with the apple, you can use the leaves, you can use a little bit of the wood, you can use um, the seeds. I said that already, and you can mix it with pine, you know, pine tree, with resin from the pine tree, because um, the pine tree helps too very well, you know, to loosen up emotions, to help you if you're sad or depressed. So that's actually a nice combination there. Yeah, I want proof. Hey, I raised it. I raised a girl. I know all those dirty tricks. Or just form into wisdom and all the power of the fuckle tree. The fuckle tree will follow me forever. So the whole department smelled of them. So I thought, oh, which one? What plant do you talk about? I missed it. Oh, hyacinth. Oh, Anton. What so if you. Oh, Miles. Miles is here too. Hey, sorry, I didn't see. I'm just going through it. Or you could suffocate the emotions by drinking lots of booze. Yeah, of course. And that's what it is, suffocating, right? Nah. Yeah, Michelle, that would be a one, the apple tree then. And really, if you Or shoot me an email. I got some pine tree resin here. I can send you some that I collected myself. Or make you a little mix if you want. And we talk. So if you need help, you know where to find me. Well, do you want to be depressed longer? I don't. So, yeah, I didn't fill my promised hour, so you want a little reading till 8? I'll give you 20 minutes if you want some cards. Anyone want some cards? Maybe one question card, something. Someone that maybe missed Anna and Sue, me and Sue last time. So, but I think there's no one here, huh? You all had a card last time. So, where's Warren? Warren wanted the card, but Warren is not here anymore. Is he? Warren? So, now it's getting warm. It's getting warm in here. Okay, Flip. Now Flip's gonna tell Jeremy to put on another log. You want the card? Oh, there's Warren. See, he had cards. Okay. Josie and Warren. No, don't turn up the heat. I'm gonna be melting. It's just bugging me now. Well, what? I'm gonna strip. Not totally. Don't get all excited. You have to pay me. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let me get the cards. The cards. Not sure which ones. But people have used drugs, religion, TV, books, all to escape reality for a bit. Well, actually, I think they were pushed with that into a fake reality. That's actually my opinion. Throw an apple in. You guys. What is that? The witch hammer here, the next one? Oh, you did, Josie? Nah, just the jacket. Sorry. Okay, Josie, what question? A certain question or Hey, Matilda. Just regular question? I'm just gonna shovel. Oh, wow. I'm actually cracking up. That is, if I remember correct, we almost pretty much had the same last time. So this is you at the moment. Releasing, getting clarity, feeling good in your emotions. You're taking control over situations and yourself. Again, the same. I didn't didn't we have something similar? Be aware, here's the apple of temptation, the fruit of temptation. But in this case, it is the temptation. Be aware of people that trying to pull you down again. You're right on your course here. You're good. You're tamed. You're happy. Things are moving. You're taking control over your life. And we all know those people that can't stand it if we're doing any better. They're like, no, that's not possible. So, but you don't have to worry about that really, because your goal is that close. So I mean, be alert, be careful, still be not careful, just pay attention. That's the right word. Pay attention to fake people that are trying to drag you down. It could be their own bullshit. Some people like to do that. If you are happy and feel good, or you're on your right path, you're sorting yourself out, then you always have that there's a shit disturber coming in. So be careful, because your goal is close. Okay, so discernment. So can you deal with it? I mean, can you work with that? I can pull your crystal card. Whoa. So I got the source. I got 2. And the courage. So yeah, that pretty much matches with the cards I had here before. So you're on the right path here. You got your connection, and with source, in this case, I'm talking about yourself. Whatever you're doing, you do it right, and have the courage to do it. If someone gets in your way, shove them aside. That's the message I'm getting. Good. Yeah, accomplishment. She's getting it done. Good. I like that. So Warren, Mr. Warren, do you have a specific question, or should I just see what's important for you for this in the coming week? Or I think Tube is showing a little later than me. I'm a little faster than it does as it shows on Tube. Yummy. Cheers. I have chamomile, licorice root, lemon verbena, rosehip, and a little meadow sweet. You're very welcome, Josie. Yeah, I put a little meadow sweet in. Like yesterday, I had really bad migraine, which was probably my fault to, I'd say, 70%. I didn't drink enough. And later on, I realized it because I was like, nothing worked. So, but then I checked what I really drank the day before, like a cup of coffee. Yeah. So bad, Anya, bad. So, Warren, I did not drink whiskey. You liar. I'm going to make you buy me whiskey, a Glenfiddich. Okay, what does tomorrow hold for you? Like, that goes usually like into the next week, okay? Yeah, totally dehydrated. Oh, you're talking to the oak spirits? Or I was talking to the oak spirits and had a headache. No, you were talking to the oak spirits. Nice. Did you see my oak tree video flip? I'm not sure. Not making marketing here. I'm just saying that. Whiskey bourbon. Okay, you got me. Touché. Use me. Oh, spiritual. You're talking to the oak tree. Meantime, he is like talking up. Okay, got it. Okay, I was a little slow here. Cheers. Okay. Now, Warren. Mr. Warren. Mm. Mm. Just kidding. Nice. Okay, Warren. You have the foundation, but it was reversed. And in this case, I read reversed. I don't do it always. But in this case, this is like a broken foundation, or not even broken, but not really built up. Something started, but it wasn't finished in your case, I feel. So, and with this reversed, and looking at the symbol here, you see if you reverse it, it's more like roots. So by now you start building up a foundation again, a solid foundation. You begin. And so, like I said, in this case, since it was reversed, this is for me the roots. Of course, this is the branches reaching up, but it wasn't reaching all the way up because the foundation was not solid enough. So, but now you literally restart this. So you start with the grounding, with the foundation. And yeah, that's a very nice card. This is actually, yeah, the richness, as you can see. So yeah, whatever that is, you are on a good path. So whatever you're doing, keep it up. And I think that has more to do with yourself too. So this all is actually kind of a transformation, not mutation as it's on here, because those cards are all in French. So please don't think you're mutating. So yeah, you're recovering from something emotionally. So this is going well. This is like you are really starting to transform now and leave old things behind. Hold on. Yeah, funny. I had the empowerment. So this is something you need to work on, or keep working on. And then the grounding, which is pretty funny because I just had that one here, right? So whatever is you're doing, keep building. It's always reversed. Keep building that foundation of yours. Keep it up. Keep building. And yeah, own it. Own yourself. Own your decision. Own your path. So, but I saw before, if I see it right, you had a question. What, Anya, will McDonald's ever sell adult baby? Oh, if the spirits in this building talk to you tonight, like serious, you have spirit there in the building? Matilda, not the right way you want me to talk. Bam! Da da da. Yeah, it's true. Definitely a coloration with alcohol spirits. Each one brings a different mood. Yeah. No, are you for reals, Warren? That they shouldn't be there, really. Do they bother you? Do they try to contact? Like, do they what do they want? Or are they older? I mean, obviously they're older because other than that, they wouldn't be zooming around. A spirit that doesn't move on after a year is mostly an older one. Uh, so what those two cards actually mean here, you need to send them away. I mean, that is can't. I asked what you're supposed to do. This is the need card, and this is the journey. I mean, it can't be obvious. I mean, this is like a clear answer. And I also had this one. This comes up a lot today. You need to find out what they want. They want something, and mostly they want help. So either they have a message for you, or they want help to get out, even they don't realize it at times. Yeah, there is something out of balance that needs to get balanced in regards to those. So yeah, I don't know. Can you communicate with spirits? I don't know. So can you? Yeah, that learning. Yeah, there is something in for you, some message, something to learn for you in that whole thing. And since this balance came in, I'm sure there is something that you both gain from each other, if I make sense. I mean, that's what it is usually anyways. If you help a spirit to move on, there's always something in for you, something good. And even if it's just a good feeling. But besides those spirits, whatever you're doing right now, it's good. So keep it up. Like you're on the right path. That's what I got for you. Does that help you, Warren? Yeah, just pulled another one out of another deck. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're on the right path. Whatever you were working on yourself, it's going well. Well, if you want, Warren, you can send me an email and we can talk about it or chat on Hangouts or whatever, if you want. Yeah, I know, Anton. I was like, and I shoveled them good and I smudged them and all. But some days it's like interesting that the energy is pretty much the same for many people. I have that sometimes when I did readings with Anna, the ones that watched Anna and me or Sue and me, like sometimes it's pretty much the same, which has nothing to do with us not shoveling right. It's just that energy out for many. Oh, wait, write down. Ow. If not, I have my email in the description, Warren. Okay, got it. Yeah, that's right, Michelle. Schwester! Well, okay. The hour is over. It was a pleasure to have you all here and to listen. I hope you enjoyed that little apple tree session. And that you can do something with it or that it resonates, especially with the times going on at the moment. So yeah, just believe in yourself. You all have it in you. You all can do it. Don't give up. Don't let anyone tell you different. And very important, believe in yourself. And I'm the one that should talk because I get overwhelmed too at times of saying, am I good enough? Am I doing this good enough? Should I do that? Maybe not. So trust me, I've been there. I've done it again, and I'm probably gonna do it 500,000 more times until I realize I am good enough. So yeah, just don't give up. Keep your head high, even in these times right now. What is important is that you really should all stick together, hold together, and to the Karens out there, find an apple tree, get some apple seeds, eat them if you must, just do something, leave other people alone. Yeah, that's all I have to say because, yeah, there are more important things than reporting your neighbor for walking a dog or bullshit. And or if you're bitter and you just want to pick on other people, you know. Well, you get my point. I didn't want to get into that, but it kind of hit me too when I was thinking about what tree I should take, and then the apple tree came to me, the spirit of the apple tree, not the complete apple tree. We do not have an apple tree now in the house, so um, yeah. You're welcome, Flick. Back to your homework. Go, go, go. Okay, you all have a good night or good day and good morning wherever you are. And not sure if I'm back next week. I'm not sure what to bring up next. Maybe I post a little video, not sure. And hey, Susan. I hope I didn't miss saying hello to you. Yeah, we're going through a big thing. Absolutely. I don't know if you were here in the beginning. I just mentioned that something is really, really happening, and our planet is helping us, and the energies above are helping us too. So it's really as above, so below right now. So really buckle up. And uh, to yeah, Warren, kind of, yeah, it's interesting because I talk about that in my real videos. Alpha and Theta. Uh, Theta is the energy where you like go into trance and visualize. So and but right now the I call it the real energy, and I keep calling it the real energy and not the chi or the cha. I call it the real. So and this or the energy from the universe is coming in, right? From source, from which we are the source. And if you hear all those apple stories, we have that in us, you know. So yeah, you know what I mean. So and right now I think we're getting put back in place. Like, remember who you are. That's what I pretty much feel. Just remember who you really are, under all this bullshit that is put into your head. And also remember, nothing is as it seems. Keep this in mind, please. Nothing is as it seems. So yeah. Okay. Okay, you guys. Now I'm really leaving for reals. You know, I always have to say goodbye 10 minutes, right? Okay. Lots of love to all of you. And thank you so much for coming and supporting. Keep your heads up. Keep together. You know, be nice to each other, but don't take shit, of course. Be good to each other. Okay. Love you. Bye.